Hello, and if you're joining me right now, I am in the Far Cry editor in a solo map, just doing an alien mission with just in deep space. Um, be working on this ship here and completing this other ship on this side here. But yeah, for right now, I was just doing some test on the actual map itself. I'm just kind of walking around it. Go back into the editor and start to do some more test on some of the different options with the scripting tool, which if you've played Far Cry 5 and you're using the editor, the scripting tool is pretty phenomenal. There's so many different elements you can work with, and all these different objects you can interact with. So it's really, really cool that way. So everything right here is basically all script. And how that works is this won't appear until you reach this blue marker here. This will pop up, and as I show you, I'll show you that now. I still have to actually set up. See that? Yeah, actually, sorry. Let me see. Validation again. Oh, it's because this item over here. No. Okay. Let's see what kind of problems you have with validation. Oh, okay, so you have to have at least one character in the wave. Okay, we'll put that character down. I think this will be fine. Nope. Okay. Not sure why we're having problems here. I did delete some of the stuff to really try to make it work. If you are joining it, please, any comments or any kind of suggestions you guys have for the editor itself, please post, or if you want to see something that you're interested in looking at or have questions about, and you want to find out if you can do something with the editor, post it down below. I can always show you how that works or how that operates. The only thing that I was having trouble with is this NaviLink character fall. Kind of know what it does. Just trying to get it to work is kind of complicated right now. There's really no information that I've found that shows you how to actually operate it and put it into function. If you don't know how it works, I can give you an example. How I think it works. It should work the way that way. I'm not entirely sure, but if I set that character up here, I set this Navi character fall here. When I enter the map, this person, but there's really no connection between the two, so I don't know how that works. Maybe I have to script it. It could be scripting because it has that little orange marker on the bottom, so maybe it does require a script. We can play around with that right now because it is in that particular set. So let's do that and see if we can figure that out. Spawn object. So I guess it would be spawning object. Spawn AI, no. No, so I think this is what it might be. Okay. So let's do that. Alright. And let's just see if this character does. Now the only way we can match up with this is if we put a box. Well, actually, I might have actually figured it out. uh, let's see. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put this guy right here. And now, with the, to apparently get this thing to work, we need to put a box. Scripting tool, if you have questions about it and want to know how it works and how to get things, all the interactions, post again down below, write a message out, and let me know what you guys are thinking, because I would love to help out and give anybody a chance at you know, creating one of these maps themselves and using these tools, because it's pretty cool. Let's see. So what we want to do is we want to center that to this. Yes. Okay, so we have that set up, and it's triggering that. The box, that's a pretty good size actually. So now when this person connects, now probably what I would need to do is assign that character to hit that spot, so he would walk over. But instead of doing that, we're just going to put him in the center of that box so he can activate that sequence. Let's just find out and see if that works. Explore. We're still in the validation, so let's put that up. Really, one of the things that's very annoying is the bug driver. Okay, let's just get rid of that. I really don't care about that. Get rid of all these things. Okay, get rid of that. I don't know what that was. Just deleted it. But okay. I just started this map, so I really haven't begun to, oh, what did I just do? I just delete something. Ah. Oh, there was my phone. Anyways, my phone's dead. I really wanted to broadcast and watch myself. I could do it off my laptop, but that's another story. I'm not going to do that. Get this to work. Okay. I'm reading a lot of things. I'm not sure why the validation is causing problems, but I mean, I'm probably sure it's snapshot. Snapshot not taken. There we go. Okay, so now we can enter the map. If you want me to play through it, let's just let's see how this walkthrough plays. Here we go. Now I'm gonna be probably doing this for a little bit.
Once you start digging bunkers, your worldview gets pretty fucked up.
Okay. This person is assigned. I don't know why he's not walking. Or did I assign him to something? No. Maybe if I do assign him to a certain spot. I don't know if it's just from the height. Maybe I didn't set the height correctly. Or it's not close enough. Or maybe it's supposed to be on top.
Feels like the only safe place to hide is out in
I
the
would
woods.
think it'd have to be on the ground. You'd have to connect it somehow. Oh, maybe it's just that. I don't know. Let me just try that too. Again, working with this particular Let's try this. I don't know why this character is not moving, but I could put a different character in there. Maybe it has to be up top. I would think it would have to be at the bottom.
Assault!
Yep. Oh, here we go. Wait. Maybe. No. Okay. There's a way to really recreate the space look. I'm gonna probably leave that for now. I'm not gonna spend too much time with this character fall. I really don't need any characters to fall at this point. But I am gonna show you guys what I did sort of semi-create this explosion up here and all this other stuff. But I am gonna change it up a little bit. There's a lot of just testing what the possibilities are in Far Cry Editor. A lot of people have created some really cool maps. As you see now, you walk up, and as you enter this, you hit that little marker that pulls up that. I mean, you can make it smaller, make it a certain, place where you have to hit a particular certain thing. Now this one, again, I never set up the teleport on this side, but I did set it up on this side. So as you go, you teleport to the other side, which is, again, cool. This, I had to push back a little bit so it would react. Well, or maybe not. Oh, there we go. So there's that, and the flames above. It's in slow-mo, but I think I turned it off. If not, it's still in slow-mo. So I do have to shut off the slow-mo. But I like this because you can sort of get into action if you're going underneath them, which I would probably do. It's nice and slow-mo. I go underneath, take out two guys as you slide underneath the door. So that could be sort of like a really good slow-mo action scene. Sliding underneath, shoot two guys. Anyways, so that slow-mo won't stop. The time I put it at is a little bit long, so it's yeah, it's gonna stick for a while. It's not gonna go away. And again, I made this map. Now what I did do, which maybe some of you guys haven't done, is dropping and landing in a lake, which is kind of cool. So you can attach your scripts to lakes and have them form, on the map itself, which is kind of cool. You can sort of do like a flood scene or something like that, which I'm going to try to recreate in a map. It's kind of cool. But this is all, things that have been hooked up. If I stay right here, I'll show you. Back to the editor. So I have all this stuff hooked up. A couple of scripts. You need to lay down these scripts for each task. If you're doing one particular item, yeah, you really want to just, whatever you're doing in that box and what you want to interact with, you need to, have that all attached to one. And work one box at a time. Don't try to do too many boxes. Oh, I didn't add a box to stop the slow motion. So again, that's why this is set up the way it is, and the slow motion is still going. But I did set up the slow motion so it would be nice and slow, so you could do that little bit of, slide back and forth and slow-mo, and, gives you a kind of idea. It's really cool. You can get it slower too as well. There's different settings for that. Fast, speed it up a little bit so it's not too slow, but I like it slow. I like it like having that special effect. just the slow motion. It's like bullet time. And yeah, this navi thing, I think I'm just gonna leave for now. Put that down on the ground, and just really get into this map and creating this alien ship. But yeah. I wish I could charge my phone, but actually there is a charger in the car. I'm gonna be right back. Give me a few, and I'm gonna get my phone charged so I can actually jump online and see the feeds. Okay, be right back. Hello, I am back. 17 minutes into this video. I have to say, I haven't done really much as far as the editing. I do apologize. I don't mean to be a slight bit boring, but this is actually probably the first, or well, actually no, the third time I've actually started the broadcast, but I'm going to speed things up a little bit, get some cool things going on, and let you really look at some of the things that the editor tool can do. So we're going to pop into it. I'm going to stop this broadcasting. If you're just joining me at all at any time, or if you're still listening, it's fantastic. I'm going to stop this and then again redo it and then start to really work on this. I did a Star Wars map. If you guys are interested to see that, it is on my channel. If you want me to, or if you have any ideas about that itself, leave some posts down below. I always like to hear feedback, even if it's any critique towards my map editing. I always appreciate it, even if it's negative. I'm not the greatest editor in map making on Far Cry, but there's a lot of creative people out there that really work on these maps, and they really do phenomenal jobs. But this map's going to work. It's going to look really good, and I do have another guy that's teamed up with me that's working on the alien map itself, and he's going to have his posted too as well. We're kind of working together. Mainly what I'm doing here is a lot to do with concepts and just reworking how it could look, and different using different scripting tools and objects together, so you can kind of make it really get that really feel of you're in space and it's aliens and things are happening. It's spooky. It's Anyways, yeah, let's just stop this now. It's 20 minutes in. My next map, I am gonna do some work, so I'm gonna have a little couple of things I'm gonna figure out and then come back and show you. Please leave some posts down below and subscribe. And if you want to see more stuff on Far Cry, please subscribe and let me know. As far as that, we'll chat with you guys soon, and hopefully you can get on and we can work on this map together. Alright, cool.